Hey everyone, I recently bought a large lot of Power Rangers figures and Megazords. And it came with like figures, Megazords, playsets, Mighty Morphin, Zeo, Turbo, Lost Galaxy, In Space. And I figured while I have them, before I sell most of the stuff that I got, because I only wanted a few of them, I would do a review of each of the Megazords, maybe even some of the figures. So you should be able to see in the description below which one this is about, but this is the start of a brand new review segment reviewing retro Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figures and Zords. So I hope you enjoy, and ignore any of my inaccurate things that I may have said or will say in any of these videos. Alright, I'm back again with the Delta Megazord from Power Rangers in Space. Now, I didn't have any sentimental attachment to this guy growing up. Barely even knew that he was a thing up until recent years. Because, again, I only watched things here and there, but I had some toys from it. He was always really cool from finding out about him because he combines with the Astro Megazord. So this is him in spaceship form. Excuse me, and you're gonna have to forgive me. I might go through some. I don't really remember how to transform this as I'm going along, but he's parts form. He's a parts former. He's not. He's pop off things, and he's parts forming. So this is him in his shuttle, his spaceship form. You can see pretty cool design of just a nice spaceship. And then he transforms into a Zord, and then he combines. So in order to transform into the Zord, you have to fold these down. I guess we'll look a little bit more at the details. So he's got that M on his chest. You can see parts of the transformation there. That's supposed to click. Oh, I'm tired. Whew, excuse me. I gotta go out for New Year's Eve tonight. Am I gonna make it? So, he's got some cool things on him. And let's get more into the transformations then. So I'm going to pop off this. And then you can see hands for the parts former, but I'm going to flip these out like that. Now these are going to become the legs. So we're going to do that. And these are going to snap into... Well, first I have to turn them like so. And then just this front thing pegs in over here. And it's kind of annoying to get the clearance sometimes, but you get it eventually. There we go. Those are his arms, and then you just flip this down to reveal his face. Now, him by himself is not it by itself, whatever. Them by itself is not anything to write home about. It's got big old chunky legs that don't make sense. Really tiny arms that don't make sense. It's got little shooters here. And a little dome head. So, him by himself isn't really anything all that cool. But where it gets into the cool thing is when it starts to combine with the Astro Megazord. So again, I'm going to pop off these pieces, put them off to the side. And then I'm going to take off this piece like so. And I'm going to take off this piece. And then I'm going to pop this open like this. So this guy kind of connects like the Mastodon connects, but you have to do a lot of flipping stuff here to get it in the right formation. So that, and then that, and then that, and then this will end up like this. Oh. This will end up like that. But for now, let's start with the legs. So the legs, you're going to pop that out and take these out. I believe a lot of people lose these as well. Pop that out. Take that out. And then his leg, this one kind of just slides in there, and there's a little slot right here that pegs right here, so that needs to peg like that in order for this thing to work well. And then this piece flips up and will port right into these things. Now, growing up, I was always wondering what these were for, and finding out about this made me realize what they're for. So I'm going to pop that out, stick this in. Do that, flip that, peg that in, and now those are his legs. Now, he's not going to use these arms anymore, so these are going to end up flipping back, which is going to unpeg this, which is fine because we need that unpegged, but it's going to stay back there loosely, and it's going to kind of get wedged in between the arms a bit, which I'll show you, and then this flips up like this because it's going to connect with the other headpiece. Now, this becomes the chest piece, so that clips in on the sides. Like so. And then these become his guns. And this piece just kind of folds up and tucks away back here, just to be hidden. It's not really these. These are meant to be, you know, to mask that these are fists. So those end up just kind of clipping onto here as if he's holding them. Not the strongest connection there, but that's how they designed it. Because it's not the strongest connection, it does tend to pop out a bit sometimes, but it is what it is. And then the final step is the face. So this ends up being kind of like the opening where his face goes. And these two pieces kind of, this and the back at the top of the shuttle kind of connect and combine. And then it's hard to do sometimes with one hand. Uh-oh. That comes out easily, unfortunately. But there is the deluxe Astro, I think it's the Delta Astro Megazord? I may be wrong with that. Oh, sorry, I missed one step. These need to fold in. Now, I don't know if it's just my copy, but these connections aren't the strongest. And I think I may have put these on backwards. I did. The connection for this isn't the strongest, and I don't know if it's just because of its age or if that's just, it was poorly designed. I didn't have one as a kid, so I don't know. But there is this awesome figure. He's got articulation like so. And it cleans up pretty well. Let's get a closer look. That's what his face looks like. He's got all the colors of the Rangers there. Get this out of the way. So there's your chest looks like. Now, if I had the batteries in, these will push the buttons on the original, the regular Astro Megazord. But I don't, like I said in the last video, I don't have that. His arms can twist like so. He could shoot his fists if he wanted to shoot them at the camera. Right? So he can shoot his fists. Ugh. And they just go back in. Spring-loaded. Fun stuff. You can shoot you with these. These articulate as they do on the regular figure itself. And that's about all the articulation he has. He does technically have knee articulation, but it's very, very weak. And the back jetpack fell off. So this figure in and of itself, I wouldn't say is highly rated. The figure by itself, the Zord by itself, would probably be like a 4 out of 10 for me. It's got a cool ship design. I don't like its Zord design, but then it combines with this and it makes it really cool. Like I said, I don't know if it's just the age of it and the weakness of the ports, or if it was designed poorly, but these things don't stay together very well, so that makes me lower the score a bit too. So by itself it's like a 5 out of 10. Combined it's like a 7 out of 10, because I really like the design of this combined form. Just as a figure with the ports and stuff, if it's just my copy, then it probably would get like an 8 or 9, but 7 out of 10 is probably my final for this. Just because it's really cool, but it's like the quality of it is just so bad connections. The bad connections really hurt this one. But it is what it is. So he can hold the sword and stuff too, just like Astro Megazord. He can hold the sword, he can hold the shield, so whatever you want to, do there to play. You got a bunch of things. You can keep these off to the side if you wanted to, and bring them in for some pew-pew. But yeah, so you could, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications, and you will see me next time.